Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. These guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And as we begin week 2 in the NFL, he was truly one of the top stories around the league. What a debut. Didn't look phased at all. Handled everything with poise and grace and played through in a big way. I can't wait to see what the defense is thrown at him this week and see how he adjusts.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 16 carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will have the Titans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And the Titans first down.
Pollard will take it up the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now, Ward. On the move past the 40. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
60.
Spears will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Blocking 18.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wind wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
17, Devontae Adams. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
180.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
No gain on the play. And that'll bring out 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Hop, 70. Hop.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. We'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. But just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. The Titans are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Stafford. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now.
Formation for the Rams.
Returnable for Lockett. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. Now Spears begin the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Defensively, Poona Ford with a tackle there.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They go play action with Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Check pass. Check pass. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
And here's a give to Spears. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Off the play fake, Ward. Forced out to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
A gain of 3.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
6-yard line.
Ready.
Hand off to Spears. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Slide for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. There's the stiff arm. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. L.A. readies for its next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra sprints on your offense.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
In motion right goes Adams. Play action. Stafford. This one swung out to Williams.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. but in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams first down.
Up the middle is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up second down at the 49-yard.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 11 now. Stafford now to throw. To the right side, incomplete to Atwell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Second down and 8.
Brings up second down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Pass complete there to Nakua. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, LA! Nakua, 33 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now Ward. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Titans first down. First and 10.
Looking to throw. Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
He was covered by Cameron Kitchens.
Ward now working out of the gun. This one caught by Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to throw again. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 7.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Falcons. And it's a guy who took a big step forward last year, Bijan Robinson. He's toting the rock, has some open field, and he has a touchdown. 35 yards on the score. The Falcons get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Up next, here we go with the big one of the weekend, the Super Bowl rematch, Eagles and Chiefs from Kansas City. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Tyler Boyd. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Broncos even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Scott, thank you. The rain, maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare for the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Here's Stafford. A short one there, caught by Likely. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over first and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Ward. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Come on, come on.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, and it's Pollard again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Tap to 60, tap to 60.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 10
They need
yards
18 yards here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun here, Ward. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, maybe that's the spark that they needed here, Charles. Trailing, but a big block. We'll see if that swings the momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they went off the field and the offense was coming out, did one of those special teams members say, hey, obviously we haven't given up on this one. We've given you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Adams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go for broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
Ward. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Look at him! 60! Look at him!
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Ward. This complete to Lockett. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing is Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 58 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Play fake. Here's Ward. Steps away. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the Titans' 44-yard line.
Stafford. Open man is Atwell. Complete. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. To throw is Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. A short one there, caught by Likely. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's fourth down.
And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Okay, break.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Stafford. Quick throw there is incomplete. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Stafford. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
2nd and 3.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll throw again, Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
19-18.
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The 28-yard line.
Now again here to Pollard. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here we go. Stop. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Ward. And that is incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now Stafford and the Rams down 27-24. A minute 11 to go. Now it's Stafford. Short one there, caught by Likely. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Now Stafford. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's third down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stafford now to throw. He's got Atwell. That's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Stafford. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Third down.
Back to throw. That is caught. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Stafford's pass complete to Kyron Williams. A 6-yard pickup.
Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. It had the potential game-time field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. Looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions? This head coach is going to have a heck of an explanation.
So for the Titans, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.